Hey there, today I have an unboxing video. This is an order from the 616 Comics. It has some store exclusives and other variants inside, so let's open it up and take a look. Okay, so in this unboxing I have a small handful of books that I ordered from 616, and I ordered this a while back, and I think it was just a matter of them getting the books in stock and having them sent out. I'm looking forward to opening these books. I had only ordered from 616 one other time, and as I was going through my ledger, and which includes statistics for ordering comic books from different online stores, I realized that I'd only placed one order with 616 Comics, and it was a 4-book order. And 3 out of the 4 books were 9.8 screened by me. So a really nice, super high grade order. And so I had them ranked 4th overall of all of my stores, but with only 4 books, very, very small sample size. So I wanted to place another order, and I talked about this in past videos where I'm looking at some of the other sources for books that maybe I haven't even ordered 10 books from in total, and trying to start to build up some orders from those other stores to get more accurate data, so I know what to expect when I'm ordering from these different places. So let me go ahead and open this box from 616. This is how the comics came. Kind of this, it's not really a standard box, but certainly kind of cool. It has this way to kind of open a flap. So nice and sturdy, really great packaging on the outside. So let me go ahead and get this open. Okay, everybody's favorite, packing peanuts inside as filler. And looks like they added an additional priority mail envelope on the inside. I don't want to spill these packing peanuts everywhere. It's going to take... Oh, I lost a couple. There they go. They're starting to fly everywhere. Okay, so again, really great box. Sent priority mail from the 616 Comics. Wrapped in a flat rate padded envelope for additional protection. And if you are shipping books, that's a good way to get some free packing materials. You can order these from USPS.com and use some of their padded envelopes and packaging inside other USPS related material. So a lot of times you can take like a slab and put it in a legal envelope, or even a small priority mailbox, and then put the smaller priority mailbox in like a medium priority mailbox. So kind of a box in a box sort of thing. And it helps further protect. And all of those materials are free. So USPS, as long as you use them to ship via USPS, they will send those materials to you at no charge. And then they'll even ship it for free. So it's literally no cost. They'll drop it off on your porch. So I got to grab the scissors again to try and get through this envelope. This stuff, another reason why folks use it is it's super secure, hard to tear, hard to damage, also difficult to open. So, you take the good and the bad there. So I'm going to try and make sure I'm not cutting through comic books, and then I'm just cutting through the envelope. And that was a close one because that's where the books are right there. All right, so again, really great job of caring for the books by 616 Comics. We have the outer box, we have the padded flat rate envelope here, and last but not least, another layer of bubble wrap. And it's a bubble wrap envelope, which is cool. Love that. Nice little branded piece of paper. You can check them out on Whatnot and Patreon. So let's take a look here and see what I ordered. And here we go. All right, so the first book is The Me You Love in the Dark, #1. And I've talked about this book before. A big fan of Suspiria and her art, and wanted to get a couple of copies of this. I don't have tons of books, tons of the Scotty Young Me You Love in the Dark series, but I do have several number ones. It was just a series I took a chance on, and definitely got a couple of copies of number one, cover A. I missed out on the Scotty Young variant, and through the FOMO of missing out on that variant, I started to look at other variants. I had discovered Suspiria prior to knowing that she had done a variant of this series, so kind of all of those things circling around in my universe, I had to get another copy. These are limited, according to 616 and in other places where you can get this book. But I really just, big fan of her art, love this cover, and wanted to make sure that I got another copy of this. And there it is on the back. It is limited to 500, and here is the card that designates it as number 181 out of 500. So not a serial numbered book stamped on the book, but serial numbered from the card there. All right, this is Vampaverse issue 1, and this is the sort of black and white verse. This is an Adam Hughes cover. She's kind of upside down there, and she's right side up. This I noticed, I was looking for any Adam Hughes comics that were coming out soon for release, and saw that Vampaverse number 1 had an Adam Hughes variant. And then on 616, they had an incentive copy. I believe this was a 1 in 10 or a 1 in 20, somewhere around there. And they had it for a good price. So as most are, a big Adam Hughes fan, and wanted to pick up a new release where he had contributed a cover for. So there we go. Nice House on the Lake is still a series that I continue to pick up number ones when I find them. This is one of the variants here of the book, so this is not cover A, but big believer in this series as well. And 616 had some additional copies of Nice House on the Lake number 1 and some of the variants there, and they were there for cover price. All right, this one came with a COA, Me You Love in the Dark again, a 500 print run. This is done by Megan Hutchinson Cates, and I ended up getting this is the two version, or the 2 copy here, one red and one blue. Really cool. It's got that sort of vintage, design on it. So all of that really is part of the art and part of the design, which I don't know, which one do you like better? Do you like the red or the blue? You can leave a note in the comments which one you like. They're both outstanding. In fact, they're actually better here in person as I'm looking at this than I thought online. Like there's just again, that vintage, nostalgic, worn sort of feel, but also the eyes and the art on it. This is really great. Exactly like you would expect from like a movie cover or an old VHS tape cover kind of design. So really cool. So Me You Love in the Dark, Nice House on the Lake, kind of the independent stories that I'm investing in and buying into in 2021. And then the last one, speaking of independence, this is out number 1. And this particular one, this was a Christopher Bust 650 print run certificate of authenticity from 616. And when I was looking at this cover, I thought it was fantastic horror cover. You've got obviously the military theme with the skull and everything. Fantastic. And then the standard cover A, issue number 1 from Artist, Writers, and Artisans AWA Upshot. So I got that as well. So really great independent books here, some variants, exclusives, incentives, a nice mix of books, and I'm kind of doing the counting here, 2, 4, 6, 7. It's a 7-book order. So as I go through and I screen these and I add these books to my overall comic book store grading and statistics ledger and rating system, I'll be able to kind of see where 616 falls after I screen these books and get them entered to see if they're still kind of in my top 5. I want to add more issues and more orders from some of these stores, and really kind of build out a larger sample so that I can better identify, which stores are sending those 9.8 super high grade quality books, so I can order from them more frequently. And as I get that data, I'll share it with you right here on my channel. Thanks for watching. Happy collecting, and see you next time.